Hello, this is Tori with LANDiO. We have a 27.6 acre ranch. This property has electricity, telephone, and internet lines already in place along the road. It has over 1,500 feet of road frontage and private gated access to the Cibola National Forest. This is recent aerial video flying along the road frontage on the property. You can see the electricity lines and poles already in place there. Again, there's also underground telephone and internet lines. Very beautiful property, some rolling terrain, these amazing mountain views of the surrounding national forest, great drive-up road access. This is the property highlighted in green. Again, it's 27.69 acres. The entire east boundary has frontage along Caraco Springs Road, and that's 1,539 feet of frontage along the road. There's also a fence along the western boundary. From the property, you have amazing views of the Morro National Monument to the southwest. From the property, you have private gated access to the Cibola National Forest. This gate right here is called the East Gate, and through the East Gate, you can enter the National Forest in a four-wheel drive vehicle, a Jeep, SUV, truck, all-wheel drive vehicle, or something similar. And that is only 3.2 miles from the property. Then about 3.7 miles, you have the North Gate. So you have two private gated entrances to the National Forest just for the landowners right here in what is called the Morro Ranch. And through the North Gate, you can enter the National Forest on foot, horseback, quad, dirt bike, side-by-side, or similar type of ATV. If we go to our interactive map and zoom out a little bit, you can see all of this green shaded area. This is all the Cibola National Forest. This is roughly 300,000 contiguous acres of beautiful mountain terrain with varying elevations, lots of dense, mature ponderosa pines, natural springs, waterfalls, and an abundance of wildlife. Here are some fresh wildlife tracks and droppings that are on the property when our photographer was out there. And this property is located in Game Management Unit number 10. Here you can see an outline of the map for Game Management Unit number 10, which is desirable for mule deer and elk. It's said to have some of the largest bowls in the state of New Mexico. Here we have the topographic map and the contour map. The property has a gentle slope to the southwest with some rolling terrain. The elevation at the high point here would be about 7,380 feet with a slope to the southwest. And over here you'd be about 7,345 feet. Then you're surrounded by hundreds of thousands of acres of additional public land. All this yellow shaded area, this is all BLM land. You have state land, which is blue. You have additional national forest land over here. You'll find Mount Taylor, which has an elevation of 11,300 plus feet. All this purple shaded area, this is the El Malpai National Monument. If we zoom out a little bit further here on the interactive map, over here you have the city of Gallup, New Mexico, which has a population of around 22,000. And then over here is the city of Grants. Grants has a population around 10,000. So the property is about halfway between Grants and Gallup. And you have great access to the property. If we zoom out just a little bit here, just to the south, you have the paved State Highway 53. This is also known as Ice Caves Road. You enter this private gate right here, and then these roads take you right to the property. So we have this distance mapped out. It's only 2.7 miles from the paved state highway to the property. This is from the entrance of the Morro Ranch looking south at the paved state highway. And then this is looking north. This is the road we just showed you. It takes you right to the property. So only 2.7 miles from this point right here. And there's the keypad that opens the private gate to the Morro Ranch. There are the mailboxes at the entrance to the development. There's also a volunteer fire department there at the entrance. And these are named streets. It's Caraco Springs Road is the road that runs along the entire east boundary of the property. There you can see the underground telephone and internet lines. There's another photo of the telecom lines. Here you can see the electricity lines and poles already in place. This is an aerial shot looking to the east at the road that runs along the entire east boundary of the property. This is where we were just looking at the telephone and internet lines and the electricity lines and poles. There's another photo of those. There's another photo showing the view of the El Morro National Monument from the property. In its close proximity to the El Morro National Monument is what gives it the name El Morro Ranches. There you can see a lot of the native vegetation on the property and the juniper trees. These are Google Earth terrain views. This is south of the property looking north. Now we're east of the property looking west. Again, you have the 1,539 feet of road frontage along the entire east boundary. Now we're northeast looking to the southwest. There's the Morro National Monument. Now we're north of the property looking south. You can see the electricity lines and poles there. Now we're west of the property looking east. You can see all of the national forest there. Again, that's 300,000 acres of the Cibola National Forest that you have private gated access to. Here's a neighbor that built a nice log home on their property. You can see that big wraparound porch. There's an accessory building. Looks like they have some sort of corral there. And these white circles, these represent all of the nearby landowners that have developed their properties to varying degrees. Some of these property owners live here full-time, others seasonally, and some just use the properties recreationally. Here's some satellite images of those nearby developed properties. The minimum dwelling size is only 800 square feet. You can do a mobile home, a manufactured home, a tiny home, a shipping container home, log home, site-built home. Again, you can use the property recreationally, seasonally, live there full-time. You can live there 6 consecutive months in an RV, camper, or trailer. You can have accessory buildings, barns, corrals, guest houses, workshops, animals, horses. And here we are showing the distance to the Morro National Monument. It's less than 10 miles just to the west of the property. And the Morro National Monument is rich in history and incredibly beautiful. These are the rock formations and geological features that you see from the property. Then just to the east, you're about 17 minutes from the Alpine National Monument. Another incredibly beautiful area. There are lots of natural caves throughout the Alpine National Monument. About 21 minutes to the ice caves in the Bandera volcano. And then only about 28 minutes to the west, you have Rama, New Mexico. Rama has a population around 400. You can find food, supplies, there's a post office, there's even some ancient cliff dwellings in Rama. And then just north of Rama, you have the Rama Reservoir, where you can enjoy fishing, hiking, kayaking, canoeing. About 46 minutes to the northeast, you have Milan, New Mexico, which has a population around 3,200. And then just outside of Milan, you have Grants, New Mexico. Now, Grants is the county seat of Cibola County, where the property is located. Grants has a population around 10,000. Interstate 40 runs through Grants and Milan. You have a hospital, there's a Walmart Supercenter in Grants, so pretty much anything you need you can find there. There's also a municipal airport, about an hour and 9 minutes from the Blue Water Lake State Park, which is just northwest of Grants and Milan, where you can also enjoy fishing, boating, horseback riding, hiking. And then to the northwest of the property, you're only about an hour and 14 minutes from Gallup, New Mexico. Gallup has a population around 22,000. In Gallup, there's also a Walmart Supercenter, hospital, grocery stores, building supplies, professional services. About an hour and a half from Mount Taylor, which has an elevation of over 11,300 feet. And you're just under 2 hours from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Albuquerque is the largest city in New Mexico. Its population well over 500,000. And there's also an international airport in Albuquerque. We have this 27.6 acre ranch with electricity, underground telephone and internet lines already in place, over 1,530 feet of road frontage along the entire east boundary, great access, private gated access to the Cibola National Forest through 2 entrances, and situated in between an amazing unobstructed views of the Morro National Monument and the surrounding national forest. All the property details are listed here on our website. The property taxes are only $403 a year for the entire 27.6 acres. Again, you can use the property recreationally, seasonally, live there full time. The minimum dwelling size is only 800 square feet. And there are just some light covenants to protect the integrity and the beauty of the community, which you can download right here. Here we have all of the distances to nearby points of interest, along with additional links where you can find more information about those locations. We have the GPS coordinates that you can open up here. This is a link to view the interactive map. And here we have the GPS coordinates with links where you can open up the GPS coordinates on a Google map. We have over 100 images and this interactive map. If you like this property and it fits what you're looking for, please go to our website and click on this Buy Now button. What that'll do is add a deposit of $499 to your cart. Then click Checkout. Once you click Checkout, this window will appear where you can enter in all your information, then continue through the checkout process. As soon as that checkout process is completed, this Buy Now button automatically changes to out of stock. We have only one of each property available. That's the unique nature of land. Each parcel is unique. It's like an original work of art, crafted by the hand of God. So only one person can purchase this property. Therefore, only one person can place a deposit on the property. And we sell our properties on a first-come, first-served basis. So the first person that places the deposit is the person that gets to secure the property. Your $499 deposit is then credited towards your purchase, and we cover all of the closing costs. There are no other commissions or fees. We make the whole process super simple, and it can be completed in as little as a day. The remaining balance may be paid by wire transfer, cashier's check, ACH bank draft, credit card, debit card, or any combination of these methods. Now, just because we can complete a transaction in a day, that doesn't necessarily mean we expect you or you have to pay for the balance within one day. Some people need to move money around from other accounts, or maybe somebody is obtaining some sort of third-party financing, or you're looking for some sort of owner financing. And these are all discussions that can be had. But if you wanted to complete the purchase as little as a day, we can complete a transaction same day. And we're here for you. We're willing to work with you to make this a simple, easy process. If you have any questions, our phone number is on the top of every page of our website. That number is 713-597-7670. That number also receives text messages. We have a live chat feature here on our website where you can communicate with us in real time. If we're not available for whatever reason, please send us a message or respond to your next availability. We also have this contact form here on our website where you can submit a message to us, or you can send us an email directly. Our email address is hello@landio.com. If you're watching this video, when it finishes, just take the link and share it with some of your family and friends. Maybe you have a family or a friend or colleague that maybe is looking for land or is interested in land in New Mexico, or maybe it's not even New Mexico. Maybe it's another state. We have new properties coming available all the time, and we work diligently to provide you with comprehensive information about these properties. Our objective is to bring you as close to actually visiting the property as possible without having to go through the process to do so. And if you have any questions about us or doing business with us, don't take our word for it. Go over here to our testimonials page. And here you'll see several testimonials from just a handful of our hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of happy customers throughout the United States, and even some outside the United States. And it would truly be an honor to add you to the LANDiO family of happy customers. Again, if you have any questions, please contact us anytime. Thank you and God bless.